Howdy, friends. Welcome back to a regular episode of A Little R&R. You're getting 2 episodes this week because we had to do a Kenny recap because obviously that's exciting. But let's get into how our week has been. How's yours so far? I mean, it is a Monday, so we don't have a whole lot.
I know, and it's so weird because we
don't have a whole lot to say.
We're recording these so close together. It's like we haven't even had a full week yet. But I'm proud of us, and that's fine. We can fake it till we make it, girl.
I feel like it's better to be early than late and rushed. So at this point, I think we're doing.
I have no clue what you speak of.
You speak only of procrastination. Got it.
Late procrastination and not necessarily procrastination, but late.
Late.
Okay, so my week or couple days have been pretty good. Although today's Monday, and this is the first Monday in a long time that it's felt like a Monday. And I was
not Monday there ever has been.
Like, I was not here for it. I even called my mom and I was like, is it a holiday?
Is it a full moon we didn't know about?
And she was like, maybe it's a full moon. And then you looked that up, so wrong.
No. We have 13 days till the next full moon, so everybody be prepared. And like a little over 2 weeks.
I don't know. Listen, they're already prepared.
They're already going crazy.
They're like nuts. I don't even know what was happening while I was driving. I told Reagan on my way home, it was like I was in the Twilight Zone. The craziest things were happening. On 291, it's already crazy anyway. But it was like sped up like traffic. Like it was like NASCAR, Wild Wild West. I don't even know what was happening.
Maybe it's because everybody's coming back from a holiday weekend. Like maybe people took Monday off and they're just getting back into town and back into a routine. Because they were like,
shake and bake, bitches. We're gonna just drive all over this.
Because I took Friday off to have an extra long weekend because we were off Thursday for 4th of July. Then we're off I took Friday off, not Saturday. Whatever. I don't work Saturdays. So that's for poor people.
Lucky enough.
But so I had an extra long weekend. Granted, Sunday went by faster than light. I don't even know how Sunday, I didn't comprehend Sunday.
We did not get enough R&R.
We did not. We were busy, but that's okay. It was fun. It's just,
I was busy laying down. I don't know what you was busy doing.
I grocery shopped, and that was about as busy as it got because I needed food in the house. So.
Ooh, that's rough.
It didn't take that long. It wasn't bad.
Okay, good.
I make my lists and I stick to it for the most part. Sometimes I get a little carried away at Aldi's because I'm like, oh, that's only $1. I'm going to get it. And then I'm like, I did that about 7 times. So I spent way more than I needed.
I don't know that I've ever been in an Aldi. Maybe one time.
Really? Aldi is one of my favorite places to go get stuff.
Michaela's about ready to take me out back and kick my butt because she's like, are you kidding? You need to be shopping at Aldi. Don't you be shopping at Hy-Vee and Price Chopper? No.
I love Aldi because they've got great snacks and all of it is fairly cheap. Aldi is the cheapest out of all the grocery stores. And
but isn't there something they don't have everything or they change it or something?
They have their Hy-Vee. Their Aldi Finds aisle, which changes and it's all limited time stuff, so you can't guarantee that you'll have it again. But for the most part, they stock. They have great produce. Every once in a while I'll get a couple duds in produce, but they have great produce. They have
milk
great
duds?
Bread. What?
Did you say you get milk duds?
No, duds, not good.
Oh, I just got so excited.
They do have some milk duds every once in a while in the candy aisle, but I've got some duds.
Sorry, I think I have Willy Wonka Tourette's.
But for the most part, I really like their stuff. I get their meat is good. If you like steaks and stuff like that, I get that. Chicken is always good. The salmon, all that stuff. They also have frozen foods too, and they have their ice cream is great too. So they've got all kinds of good stuff. And yes, I will take you because I love it. But I always get I have a cabinet at work that I keep snacks in because I like to eat during the day. They need to I get snacky.
I snack all day long.
So I have a cabinet that I keep stocked with snacks from Aldi because I can get stuff that I just keep in my cabinet. And it's perfect.
Do all Aldi people have an Aldi snack cabinet? Because Michaela has one at work too.
It's an Aldi shopper thing. You wouldn't understand.
It's like my Mountain Dew rock and roll. I'm just saying.
Yes, as long as you got a quarter, we're good. Because you got to get the cart.
Oh, I was like, a quarter for what?
The
The
cart.
jukebox?
That's how you return your cart, is you get your quarter back.
Patrick Mahomes? Or like just my quarterback?
Just your quarter. Unfortunately, sorry. But you won't find all the carts in the freaking parking lot clogging up spaces and being in the way, because you have to take your cart back to get your quarter back. So.
Oh, so like, but what if you just left it with your quarter in it?
Well, then you're rude.
Oh, okay, so I was like, is there a way that like it forces you to take the quarter, like you basically have to take the quarter or put the quarter in?
You have to put the quarter in the little slot thing on the cart to get it disconnected from the rest of the carts, because there's a little.
Oh, they got it locked?
Yeah. They have them all connected together with a little chain. So you have to put your quarter in to unlock it from the rest of the cart. You take your cart, you do your shopping. You take the cart take your cart to your car, put your groceries in, take your cart back, plug the little chain back into the cart, and you get your quarter back.
Why do other grocery stores not do that?
Exactly.
They wouldn't be hitting these cars and out in the craziness in the parking lot.
Exactly. And you don't have to pay somebody to go get the carts. You're saving money.
And I don't know why, but Walmart and Target always have carts in like a spot.
Yes. Because people are too close. Spot. Right. Well, they're always up at the very front, which granted, those are usually handicap spots, but they're too far away from the first cart corral and they're too far away from the front door, so they just leave it in the middle.
I mean, where's the valet or the cart valet for these people?
Wow, we went off on a random tangent. That's fine.
I know. I guess we just want to talk all night long tonight. All night long. Okay, we're gonna rein it on in. Is this my go now?
Yes, this is our new segment called Lyric Legend, and this week Brooke is gonna come up with the song. She came up with the songs that she's going to give me some lyrics, and I'm gonna see if I can finish the lyrics. And the
whether it be sorry, go on.
And the only clue that I get is the artist.
Yes.
She's not gonna tell me the song title. She's not gonna tell me really anything else because that would give it away, obviously. So she's gonna give me some lyrics. I'm gonna see if I can finish them. And we're going to see how this goes.
And let's see where this goes, because this is our first time doing it.
Yeah.
And we might switch it up and, maybe not have it be as long or have her do as much. And she can also have me play this as well.
Yes.
So for this one, like she said, I'm going to finish the verse or chorus.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the first artist, which I'm sure you saw this coming, Kenny Chesney.
Of course, because it's fresh on our minds, and we obviously have to keep the trend going.
Well, yeah, obviously. Okay, and then, so the first one, are you ready?
I'm ready. Do you want me to sing the words back to you, or do you want me to just say them?
However you want to do it. I might sing some, I might say some, I might say, I don't know.
Sounds good.
Double wide, quick stop, midnight, T-top, Jack in her Cherry Coke town. Mama and Daddy put her roots right here, because this is where the car broke down. You go.
I know this. I know the words, but I feel like I mumble them when I say them.
Double wide, quick stop, midnight, T-top, Jack in her Cherry Coke town. Mama and Daddy put the roots right here, because this is where the car broke down.
Yeah. Some school bus kicking up red dust, kicking a can in a hard wire fence. Barbed wire fence. I don't know. I know
this is going way better than we planned, because that was hilarious. Like, that's how I'm gonna be.
I know the song. It's American Kids, Kenny Chesney.
Do you wanna tap out and have me give it to you, or do you wanna try one more time?
Nope, I'm good.
No cheating.
I know what the lyrics are. I just don't know the lyrics.
No, you can't do it. That's cheating.
Hold on, because I know.
As she looks up on Google what the heck the lyrics are. Yep. I can't like actually physically stop her because we're not physically together.
Oh yeah, no, I never heard Yellow Dog School Bus.
I didn't either. That's why I tried to get you.
Yellow Dog School Bus kicking up red dust, picking up a
picking us up by a barbed wire fence.
MTV on the RCA, no AC in
That's the part I was like, this is gonna be so hard because I mess that part up every time.
I know, like, no AC in the vents just fine. It was the Yellow Dog School Bus. I knew school bus.
Know.
I didn't Yellow Dog.
I know, because at the concert I kept being like,
what?
Yellow Dog. I actually think he says something else. I actually think I sing something else. What did I? I don't know. But anyway, I literally was not singing the right words at the concert either, so.
Stumble mumble over those words and get to the words I know. Every time I sing that song.
Yes, yeah. That's like what I do too. Okay, so I'm going to give you that one even though you cheated, but no more cheating for you.
Half a point. Because I knew the song.
Put your phone on the floor. What'd you say?
I said half a point because I knew the song and I knew where I was going. I just didn't know the exact words.
It's okay, guys. It's only called Lyric Legend. Not Lyric Lame Loser.
Hey, now.
No, I love you. You're not lame. If you're lame, I'm lame. Okay. Are you ready for your next one?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Okay. At the baggage claim, you got a lot of luggage in your name. When you hit the ground, check the lost and found, cause it ain't my problem now.
And see, and I know the song again, but like, yeah, it's Miranda Lambert, baggage claim. And the
Let me sing it one more time. You got a lot of luggage in your name. When you hit the ground, check the lost and found, cause it ain't my problem now. I can't
carry it all.
Close. Keep going though. It'll help you.
I can't. Oh, hell.
Cause it ain't my problem now.
Yeah.
I can't carry it on. I got a lot of
troubles of my own. Yeah.
It's all over the yard in the trunk of your car. I'm packing it in. So come and get it.
Yeah. Nope. Wouldn't have got it. I know the song, but I have to actually. I know the song, but I need like the actual music to be there.
I know it's really hard this way. I kind of like it this way. Okay, this one, it's a hint. Oh, I didn't give you the artist for that last one, did I?
No, but I knew it was Miranda Lambert, so it's fine.
It's okay. So this one, Fergie.
Oh, hell.
Don't worry, it's going to be fine.
Glam.
And Regan can spell. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Listen up, y'all, because this is it. The beat that I'm banging is delicious.
Burgalicious step. Burgalicious step. Burgalicious step. Dep.
You were so close. You missed the whole verse, but that's fine. Burgalicious definition. Make them boys go loco. They want my treasure, so they get their pleasure from my photo.
You could
see me, you could squeeze me. You could back it up. You could see me, you can't squeeze me. I ain't easy, I ain't sleazy. I got reasons why I tease them. Boys just come and go like seasons. Fergalicious. Okay.
Hilarious.
Last one. I only did 4 this time because we were trying it out, and I did not want us to have you in case our voices were terrible or just yeah.
I promise we can sing. It just sounds real bad on recording.
Well, and we have no music with us.
No, none at all.
But give me that Sugarland Stay, girl.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Luke Combs.
Okay.
Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting mad.
Bitching and moaning on about the time we had. You want me to keep going?
And by Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. Next line.
Then Sunday rolled around, and she was all alone. And I was all alone.
Then when Thursday came around, I was all alone.
Wrong day of the
week. So I went for a drive to clear my mind. Ended up at a Shell on I-65. Then what'd you do, Reagan?
I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it.
She swore they were a waste of time. Oh.
She was wrong.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Sort of. At the wrong day of the week.
Yeah. Listen, that was so funny because the very first song, I just knew I picked the hardest one first, but it was the Kenny Chesney one, so I had to make it go first.
That was great.
That's fun. My goodness.
We're going to have a good time the next time we do that too.
I know. And I'm I need to be more prepared because I was trying to figure out like where I wanted to stop, and then it was
Yeah.
like, okay, but wait, I need to tell her to go, but so then it's like, is that the song? Go.
Right. Ugh. That's hilarious.
And if you have any songs that you want us to do, you guys, and because we're just such good singers, and we just will.
Yeah, I apologize ahead of time. Well, it's a little late now, but
it's too late to apologize.
I don't know how we're gonna actually sound on recording, so
yeah, that'll be interesting.
It may be real rough, and you may want to just scratch your ears out, but you're past.
That's why we only did 4 for the first time.
Like I said, I promise we can sing, but we don't have any music, and
it's weird in these like headphones and mic, like
This is why I would say this is the reason why I can't sing on stage, because I wouldn't be able to hear with the headphones in or their earpieces or whatever. But really the other problem is I don't like to sing in front of crowds. So that would be the real reason I'm not up on stage.
That's so funny because like I feel like how Kenny was, you know, you can't even the lights and everything that are shining on you.
You wouldn't be able
it's like you're by yourself.
Right. But at the same time, I was like, I know there are thousands of people just staring at me.
Well, literally, up in 331, there were like at least 7, 8 eyes looking at you, just staring at him.
See, if I'm going to sing in front of people, though, it's going to be karaoke because I have the words. For whatever reason, karaoke doesn't bother me. I can do that. But
because you're looking at that and not the people.
Sometimes I do. I mean, I do look at the people that are there, but it's usually, I guess it's not usually a big crowd and they're all drunk and not paying attention.
I love you guys. You just missed it, but I look at the people. Like she just did this like the bada bing, bada boom, how it was last week with the Bronx and the coffee.
We talk with our hands. This is, again, probably why you don't have video, because we have too many hand motions. We're landing planes.
Yeah, literally. Seth's flying them, we're landing them.
Uh-huh. Oh, man.
Well, we better not.
No.
Okay, so now Regan has is this a brand new one? Like we haven't done it.
Yeah, this is a new one. There's a game called Hot Takes. So currently we're calling it Hot Takes.
And that's takes with a T and not cakes. Like a pastry.
Right. So it's basically I'm gonna say a statement and we're going to agree or disagree on it, and we'll discuss it a little bit if we feel like we need to, unless we're pretty much like, no, we don't agree, disagree, whatever.
Okay. I was like, how about we discuss if we're like both have different?
Yes. Yeah. If we both agree, we don't really need to go into detail, or if we are on the same page, we don't really need to.
Unless there's like something you really want to say.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll do a few of these, and we may come up with a different title for it later if we figure out something else. But currently, we're calling it Hot Takes. So
I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay.
Put me in, coach.
Hold on. Okay, so this one's kind of a two-parter. I mean, they go together. It's not like this or that type thing. It's just to combine.
Like rama lama 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 ting pop. I just made that up. Yes. Go on.
Are you trying to be in Greece?
Girl, I wish I was. Right? I wanted to be Sandy.
Amen. Okay, so this says liking something trendy or popular doesn't make you basic, and disliking something trendy or popular doesn't mean you're trying to be different.
So if you go with the popular, it doesn't make you popular. And if you go against it, it doesn't necessarily make you different.
So the way I read it, or the way I interpreted it, is like, if you like something that's popular, it doesn't, or if you don't like something that's popular, doesn't make you cool. Kind of like being a hipster. It's like, I was cool.
Oh.
Cool. It's kind of how I read it. So liking something trendy or popular doesn't make you basic. So meaning you're following the trends, you like what's popular right now. That doesn't mean you're just going with the flow and you don't have your own thoughts and feelings. And disliking something trendy or popular doesn't make you cool or make you trying to seem like you're trying to be different just because
they're like trying to not like it.
Yes. Okay. Yes. It's kind of like it was popular to not like Nickelback for the longest time, but for no freaking reason.
What?
You didn't know about any of that?
No.
Oh my God, it's been a thing for years. People just hating on Nickelback for no reason. Literally no reason, just because it was popular to do. But I was like, I love Nickelback. I don't have an issue with them. Why does everybody else have an issue?
Oh my gosh, Doug Clark loves Nickelback.
Yeah. So it's just like, it was literally a thing forever. And I still think it might be a thing a little bit, but it's like gotten better, and like literally nobody knows why. It was
I was gonna
just
say, did something happen? Like
no,
what?
nope, nothing happened. That I mean, not that I'm aware of anyway, but literally
You
it was
think he
just
did
like,
that to stay relevant?
yeah,
He's like went out there and like made all these people. He's like, I'm gonna have all these people start hating me and get me out of here.
right, yeah. It's the weirdest thing. So, but do you agree or disagree? Whatever. How do you feel?
Ooh. I
Do I need to read the
don't know that
statement again?
yeah, can you read it one more time? I'm really
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're fine.
Just do the first sentence right now.
Liking something trendy or popular doesn't make you basic.
Okay, I kind of agree with that because don't you mess with my pumpkin spice lattes and my Ugg boots, girl.
Right?
I'll wear them Ugg boots all year long. Hello, Bath and Body Work people. I have like 20 employees that would literally be like, it's like 100 degrees outside, Brooke.
You're like, yeah, but I'm cold. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm inside. I'm in the AC.
Don't worry about it.
Freezing my butt off. Okay, and then what was the second part of that?
Disliking something trendy or popular doesn't mean you're trying to be different.
I kind of agree with that one too. Oh wait, did I disagree with the other one? I agree with that one because I feel like people try so hard to be different.
Yeah.
Just be you. You're already different.
You're unique like everybody else.
Literally. You don't have to like stop with all, and listen to me saying that. Like I have the worst anxiety ever, right? And I mean, it just drives me crazy when I see other people do it. I'm like, for me, I'm like hyperventilating in a corner, but I'm like, are you kidding me? You don't need to be different, you know?
Yeah. And I feel like what you like, and you don't have to defend it. Like, just.
And by the way,
you like what you like, that's fine.
It's fine for everybody to have their own opinion.
Exactly.
Okay?
Agree to disagree and let it go. You don't have to have a comment on everything. You don't have to be controversial about things. Just if you like something, great. If you don't, fine. And let it happen.
Beatles it up and let it be.
Exactly.
I mean.
Exactly.
Whew. But yeah, okay, so that was a good one.
Yeah. Okay. These ones are a little more, not so serious, I guess. Not that one was serious, but it was kind of serious.
Yeah.
This one is brunch is just an overpriced breakfast for late risers.
Hell yes and amen. Because that's me. I get up and I want to go have breakfast, and freaking McDonald's and everybody else, it's 11 o'clock. And Quick Trip, hello, can we make the breakfast pizza all day long already? I mean, what in the world?
Hilarious.
Christopher has to get that for me. If I'd never make it up for that. If I did, I stayed up like all night long or something.
Right. So he has to go get your stuff for you while you sleep in.
Yeah, when he wants to be nice.
There you go. That's nice of him. That's nice of him.
Yeah.
I would say I kind of disagree to an extent, because I feel like anytime that I've gone to brunch, it's been planned that way. It's not I woke up late and I want breakfast. It's we are going to go to brunch. So it's already a plan. It's not a spur of the moment thing.
Oh, this is the biggest difference, I think, between our families. Well, but kind of not really, because we talked about this like with plans for holidays and things. But yeah, the Romites are very like, what are you doing? Let's go. Like, we'll just go over there. Yeah. Meet us over here. We'll call you in a couple hours. Or what's the plan? Like, we're waiting around the day before or the morning of, and then we do the things.
It depends on the situation too. So like major holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, those kind of things, those are planned a little bit more in advance. But like 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, like long weekends, random, like not, obviously national holidays, but not.
The ones where you're off work and it's like a 3-day weekend?
Yeah. Those kind of holidays where, I guess I should say summer holidays. Because it seems the summer holidays are more spur of the moment, because I feel like the weather plays a little more of an impact on if we're getting in the pool or having a barbecue or fire or whatever. So
see, and that makes sense. Yeah, like that makes sense. You're waiting on that. Right. We could just be like, I don't know, waiting on like what we just never. I don't know what we do. Like it will be like the week of like the Christmas Eve, and I'll be like, are we going to Christmas Eve service? Or
what's happening?
Oh, I forgot to tell you, bro. Can y'all guess who that is?
Oh, Mama Angel, what are you doing?
She loves me.
Hilarious.
I give her so much crap. I call her about 2,500 times a day. And Regan now.
Yep, I say I'm on that list.
Really, Babbling Brooke is at it again. She just, these people are probably like, dang, I just need a break from her.
Say we talk all day. We talk on the podcast. We talk on the phone.
And then we forget when we like actually say things out loud or like
Yep.
your life or podcast.
It all runs together. You just really never know.
Yeah.
Okay, next
Okay,
one.
next one.
Not everyone needs to go to college.
Oh, agree. Hello.
Same.
The longer you drop out.
I fully agree. Like, Jake didn't go to college, but has a supervisor job. Like, he's high ranking and at work. My sister didn't go to college. She did for a little bit, but didn't finish either. You didn't finish, and look where you are. You're doing great.
I think I did like 4 years. I think I did like 4 years at Longview or something. I don't know. Yeah. I tried. I was really close to the associates, but I just didn't know what. It just really, I couldn't focus on it or like give a crap because I had no clue what I like even wanted to do. Like I was serving, and then I went to Bath and Body, and so it was just kind of like on the job training. And I'm a people person, so it was like I'm trained.
Yeah. What do I need classes for?
You know, it's just like it's fine. I just always got out there and did it.
Yes. Okay. Next one. Hold on, which one do I want to do? This one, it says running is a hobby, not a personality trait.
Okay. This one makes me think of Gilmore Girls because I do hate water bottle people.
Water bottle.
Like you know how she like talks about that, how she's like, it's weird. They're like, he drinks water. No, but like the crunchy one, like an actual, not crunchy. The plastic water bottle.
Yeah. That's funny.
Because you just always have to carry around a bottle of water or whatever she says.
Hilarious.
I do agree with that though, because runners go hard. Like they have the running shorts, the running shoes, the running shirts, the running sports bra, the running hairband.
It makes sense because to have a good run and a safe run, you need to have all the proper equipment. Like you don't want to be hurting yourself while you're on your run. It all makes sense. But I am not a runner. Mean? If you don't have the right shoes, you're gonna hurt your feet.
Oh,
okay. Like the proper attire.
I was picturing like equipment.
Oh,
like weights or something. I was like, are we like power running?
No. Like I guess I should say apparel.
For running. Okay.
So like the proper sports bra if you are female, if proper shorts so you don't chafe, like that kind of thing. So
this is like a whole thing.
That's why runners are runners because they have they like to run. On the other hand,
I don't run. I don't run.
If I'm running, you should run too because something's chasing me. You should be scared. And as long as you're not the slowest one, you'll be fine. And that's my only goal is not to be the slowest. I don't care if I'm the fastest.
And I know that it's like you are going to give it your all. Like you won't run, but you will punch and fight till the death. And so I know. Yeah, so I know that you could do that, whatever. And I'll just be like the little chihuahua, like down below, like, all bark and no bite. Like, I'm just going to distract him.
What am I going to do?
Oh, my gosh.
So good. Let's see.
My mind is just still blown about all this running stuff. I've never heard of such a thing.
Okay, this one's interesting. It says the dating to marry mindset can often lead to settling and is overall just a toxic way to go about dating.
Well, I think I'm like exempt from answering this one. I don't know. I've been with Christopher Robin for like 6 years. I don't know. And like all of because I didn't really ever do like the dating thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like where we actually had to go on date. Like you kind of did it.
A little bit. I don't
think I really did that.
I feel like
it got so weird with cell phones that it was weird.
I kind of feel like I went from relationship to relationship, but I had a year gap between them. So
yeah, same. I kind of did the same.
I feel like dating is more like you're going out with multiple different people I say at the same time, but like you go on a date
like with you're going on dates.
Yes, you're going on date with different people to see if you click. Whereas what I did is I went on one date with a boy in high school, and then was in a relationship all through high school. And
well,
then,
but you had the talking phase, right? Where you were
not
like talking
really.
and then you were official. Oh, I did.
No. Actually, so
I had to vet these boys out, girl.
funny story for me that I didn't realize until the night after. So I had gone, our first date was homecoming, court warming, sorry, the winter formal dance. That was sophomore year winter dance. We went together because I'm pretty positive I asked him, because I think the winter dance is when the girl asks the guy situation.
Oh, yeah.
At least
I think
that was
it is,
kind of,
but I don't.
it was
I
like
don't
an
know. I didn't go to dance.
unspoken rule. It was an unspoken rule, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I
anyway,
remember that.
I asked him. He said, "Okay, whatever." We danced, whatever it was fine. And while we were dancing to like the last slow song or whatever, he had made a comment about like being his girlfriend or something, but I didn't quite catch the question. But I just said, "Okay."
What song was it?
Oh hell, I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
it was probably "Don't Stop Believing," because that was the last song they played every single time.
They did?
Yes, at our dances anyway. That was the last song they played, and that was just like, okay, heads up, this is wrapping up, so get your shit. You know?
Dang, those Broncos people were like, we're getting these kids out of here. Don't stop believing and don't
Wrap
stop
up,
you be leaving.
Get out, we're done. But yeah, so he had made some sort of comment about being a girlfriend. I don't remember what the exact wording was, because like I said, I didn't quite catch the question. And so I think I just said, okay. And then realized literally the next day that he had asked me to be his girlfriend, and I said okay. And then 3.5 years later, we were still.
You were stuck. You were just stuck. You're like, crap. I accidentally said okay, and now I can't say okay ever again.
So I was just like in a relationship. So I was like, okay, great. So that was that. So that's how that worked. And then yeah.
Wait, was that your first boyfriend? I'm trying to remember who my first boyfriend was. I don't know.
I mean, longest relationship probably prior to obviously.
Like, your first serious boyfriend. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, we got off, but
no, you're good.
So, but my point to that was that they're like the cell phones and all of that, like because we had the like at least I did like a vetting process, like, and I almost did it like at 30 days. Yeah. And I think I said this to you, like every like 30 days, I was like, oh, okay, we're breaking up, like, bye. Like I never got like very close. I didn't allow myself to fall that deep.
Sure.
But like it was, we're talking. Yeah.
I say, and I talked with a couple of people, but it wasn't, I don't know. I feel like I feel like it was just kind of
like texting, like you were just friends.
Yeah. And at that point, like, I guess being young enough that I couldn't drive myself anywhere. So when I said, oh, I'm dating so-and-so, my parents were like, where are you going?
Okay. We got really off, but go ahead. We did.
That's fine. Okay. Next one. Apple products are overpriced and overrated.
I don't know that they're necessarily overrated. I don't know that I agree with that. I definitely think they're overpriced.
I think all phones in general are overpriced. I don't think it's just an Apple thing. Granted, Apple
started it.
Apple is expensive for no reason. But so is every other freaking phone we have. Like, there's no cheap option anymore. Because
I know, it's like, let's go back to zero.
If you want a flip phone, you're going to get a designer flip phone. Like, they have flip phones still, or now, but like, they're touchscreen, they're more updated. So, or if you want the Motorola Razr that they came out with, that's going to be $1,000 because it's brand new. Like, they have a new version of the old phones that we had.
Apple doesn't have a flip version, do they?
No. That's Android.
Oh my, well, they're not the leaders anymore.
They haven't been for a while. Let's be honest.
Oh, okay.
They haven't been. They put the same shit in the old packaging, or the new packaging. Sorry.
Listen, I'm just a small town girl in an Apple world because everything I have is Apple.
I say I like Apple. I'm going to stick with Apple because I know how to work it and I enjoy the operating system. Like,
you can't switch because that's so.
I have tried, and I ever since I switched from Android to Apple, I've only ever had Apple from then on. So,
girl, I was so happy when you did that.
I like Apple. I know how to work it. I'm sticking with it. I really don't care if you say, oh, it's so overpriced. I know it is, but you're not paying my bill, so leave me alone.
Listen, we're old enough now where we have to just go with what we know.
Right. And what I like. Again, if you like something, great. If you don't, leave it alone.
And even then, they'll update it 1,000 more times before we can figure it out again. So
exactly.
Okay, so my go.
Yep.
Nike is the ultimate sportswear brand, isn't it?
I don't know that I agree with that. I think there's better options and you get just as good, cheaper options too. Plus, I don't really do name brand for sportswear anyway. So
it used to be really big, like, because I remember Seth and like the guys that had the basketball shorts with the Nike with the basketball socks, and it was really big, like in the 2000s.
Yeah,
I mean, of course.
Yeah, it was always a thing, or it was a thing for a while. But I feel like other brands have come out, they've stepped up their game, they've done other things, so they're not really the.
We've got Nike as Apple and Adidas as Android.
Pretty much.
Samsung, whatever.
Yeah. So, I don't think it's the ultimate sportswear brand anymore. Probably
do number 3. Do number 3.
Coca-Cola is better than Pepsi.
You're Hell yeah!
Okay,
wait, yes.
Sorry, I read that backwards. In my head, I said it correctly. I read it back in my head. Sorry.
And then I was about to lunge through this screen at you.
Yes, I also agree Coke is better than Pepsi. But I also am not a diehard Coke person, so I will drink Pepsi if that's what's available. I'm not one of those people.
Oh, I'm that.
I know you are. I am not. If Pepsi products is what's available, I will have a Pepsi product. I will drink Pepsi. That's fine. I do prefer Coke over Pepsi though, if I'm going with the colas.
Yeah.
But if it's Mr. Pibb or Dr. Pepper or any Dr. Thunder, if you're at Walmart, I'll drink all of them. I don't care.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you like all those.
I like all.
You want to know how? I want to know if I tallied up how many Diet Cokes I've snuck in to restaurants or like whatever, and just pulled it out of my purse, and I'm like, hey, you could charge me for a regular soda, but can you just bring me a cup of ice? Because like I'm not doing this Diet Pepsi thing.
I've watched you do it. I've been there.
And like 10 out of 10 servers don't care. Like, you know?
They're like, okay, cool.
They're probably like, this lady's crazy. I'm just going to let her do whatever she wants.
Don't mess with crazy.
Yes. Okay, I kind of want to skip to number 6 because we already kind of did number 4. Okay.
Yep.
Amazon has become too powerful, hasn't it?
I mean, they used to just be books, so they've expanded, obviously.
We could take out grocery stores.
Yeah, almost.
And I mean, yeah, like I don't know that it's too powerful. I just know that
it's expanded. So
yeah, and it's why would we not use the resources that we have or the.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we're gonna change. So sorry, Grammy, but
you gotta kind of have to get with the times. Everything's going to evolve, so you're gonna either get with it or don't bitch about it.
That's hilarious that they're gonna bitch. Okay.
They are, but if you're not going to try to learn how, you don't get to say shit. Again, sorry.
I agree with that. We're getting really fired up over this. But
you just can't.
You cannot live. You can't live your life and just be like, I don't know how. What am I gonna? I don't know how to call anybody.
It's your choice not to learn how to do something.
You could literally save your life or not by knowing how to work your phone, Grandma Romai.
Man, weird shots fired.
No, it's fine. She knows. I tell her.
Knows.
I gotta keep her young and relevant. We're trying.
Love it. I love it. Are electric cars the future of transportation?
God, I hope not. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
That's literally what I was gonna say. I hope not, because I don't want to have to sit and charge my car. It's so quick, 2 minutes to get gas, and I don't want to have to sit for an hour to get half a battery.
Like if you're on a road trip or
in general. Like I've watched so many videos just like on TikTok of this woman. She was filling up her car. She goes, I'm going to clock how long it takes me to fill up my car for gas. And she did it. And she goes, it took me 2.5 minutes for a full, entire full tank of gas. It took me 2.5 minutes to fill up. If I had
for a normal car,
I think she just had a generic SUV. Like I don't remember what. It was an SUV of some sort.
Right.
But then I don't know if she stitched a video about an electric car being charged or what the dynamic was. But either way, then it was like whatever part of this video said, it was like an hour or 2 hours something to get so many miles of charge on an electric car. I'm like, what am I supposed to do while I'm sitting here waiting for my car to charge? Like, I can't do that before I go to work. I can't.
Why don't you do it at night? Like in your.
You can.
You know what I'm saying? Like have it charge all night long, and then it's like ready.
If you have the setup to do that, not everybody can afford to do the setup for that. Those setups are expensive.
Well, I mean, can we afford to get those cars either? No, I don't think.
Cars themselves are not that bad.
Oh, they're not?
I mean, they're expensive, obviously, but they're not like outrageously expensive like you'd think. I think they run about 40 grand, like a basic Tesla. Which, I mean, if you get a newer version of a 4Runner, it's like 50. So, I mean, depending on the model and all that you get, they're not horribly expensive as like the car itself. But to get an at-home charger, that can get very expensive. Plus, your electric bill is going to go up if you have to plug in your car all night.
Okay, so I looked it up.
Yeah.
I looked it up. It says the distance and EV is electric vehicle, by the way.
Yep.
The distance an EV can travel on a single charge is called its all-electric range. This can vary depending on factors like battery size and weather, but on average, EVs can go between 110 and 350 miles on a single charge.
Right, and most vehicles can go 300 to 500 miles on a single tank of gas.
Okay. Because I was like, yeah, can you break that down for me?
Depending on the vehicle you have. So, like when we drove to Florida back in April, I think we went. It was a total. We drove. I think it was 20 hours. Because we had stops in there, obviously, for gas and food and bathrooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
20 hours.
20 hours.
20 hours, one way, and I think we stopped 4 times. And I think I'm trying to think. Hold on here.
And probably only 2 of them were for gas.
I think we got gas every time we stopped, but we didn't need a full tank every time.
Like you weren't, yeah.
Just a second. To my Aunt Tracy's house in Florida, which is where we went. It is 1,200 miles.
Okay.
So if we stopped 4 times in that 1,200 miles, that's every 300 miles. So
yeah.
So whether we needed gas or not, I think we were getting.
And I think we were getting about the highways too, right? Because that you get better gas mileage and.
Right.
Do these EVs like account for that too? Like if you are on the highway versus like stopping and going, I wonder.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. But to me, like, so if we did take an electric vehicle on this trip from Missouri to Florida, you'd have to. Not every gas station has an EV charging station. So
and that's the issue too, right?
You have to plan your trip around where you can stop. And again, it's not going to be a quick 5-minute stop. It's going to be.
It could be like way the heck up there, yeah.
Yeah. So again, and you're going out of your way on the path, and you're also having to sit for an hour. So yeah, it might work if you're stopping for dinner, but it's not going to work if you're just going in for a bathroom break and a snack. So
how crazy is that like the world is always go, and like we are just so fast paced now and nobody ever slows down, but yet we came out with these. I mean, Chris, he would blow a gasket if we had to do that.
Right. And I would just like, this is taking way longer than it needs to.
And he doesn't sit for 5 minutes. I mean, he can't, no. Ooh.
Yeah, no, I'm not I think they're cool cars, but at the same time, I don't think so.
Well, this one kind of goes with us earlier. Online dating is better than traditional dating. What do you think about that, Reagan?
I mean, online dating obviously works. So
Reagan's here to tell you that, by the way.
It does. It works. And I think I feel like it's a positive because not everybody is super extroverted. Can easily meet people, is comfortable just going up to somebody they meet out in public. And
what are you speaking of? I don't know why not.
You can do that. I do not.
I know, we're so funny.
But I feel like, and I'm not just saying that about me, I'm saying in general, like there are people that are very socially anxious that just like, That's the worst thing that could ever happen, is to go up to somebody and say hi. So I feel like it helps them get out there without having to get out. Yeah, helps them get out there without having to get out there. They get to quote unquote meet people, and then kind of a vetting process prior to actually seeing them in person. So yeah, you talk for a little bit, then you meet them in person. You say, okay, do we actually click in person, or is this only working on text?
Is he gonna like murder me later or something? Right. I don't know.
Yeah, are we seeing all red flags as soon as we get to where we're going? So I feel like I think they go hand in hand.
Okay. And I agree with that. Like, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
However, me being such a people person, like it drives me crazy to hear my friend Sarah talk about this and how, like, she's just swiping. Like, I'm like, swipe or no swiping? What is this? Like, it just, to me, you want to feel that connection. And I know that, like, you can maybe say certain things and, like, you're like, oh yeah, we got it. Like, but you just don't get that chemistry that you would as if, I see you understanding exactly, like, you're going to finish my sentence. We know we're on the same page, like, oh yeah, we're clicking, and you get that spark and you're in person with each other. And even with, like, friendships, I mean, not even just dating, but just people in general, we just don't have enough of that anymore. And we just need to, kind of interact more. And I know that not everybody can do that. I understand that. And I totally get that. And, obviously just do whatever's best for you. And, you kind of have to work through that on your own. If you're having those, just to know that about yourself. So how can you help yourself to have that happen and have those connections the same way that I would?
Yeah.
And what am I?
Extrovert.
Outrovert. I was trying to make that up.
Nope. That's not a word.
Innies, outies, I'm all of it.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, just something about, like, being with a physical person or, like, being around them.
The mullet is actually a good hairstyle.
Oh. I mean,
I feel like we're going to disagree on this one.
Like, somewhat. I don't know that I necessarily like how it looks, but I think it's really awesome when a guy does it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like the mullet if it's done
the right way,
correctly, and and looks well kept. If it's gross and like an 80s mullet, I'm not a fan. But like the boys, men, whatever you want to call them, like the country boys that are doing it, they're actually like perming their hair so it's nice and curly, and then they're actually like they're cutting it up top to where it's actually shaped well and not just like fluff up top.
Like 80 gallons of hairspray on the top of their hair to keep it up.
Exactly. So I feel like if it's done well, I really like it. And I told Jake, I was like, you should do a mullet. And he's like, yeah, no. I was like,
oh my gosh, because he kind of reminds me of Kyle from Summer House. He had a mullet for way too long, by the way. He had it till he was like, he started out on the show like whenever he was 30. And I think he had it like till he was 40 or something. I mean, 10 years. I was like, we got to get this guy a haircut.
Funny. Yeah, since Jake has his hair grown out right now, I tell him, I was like, you should do a mullet. You could perm your hair and we could cut it, whatever. And he's like, I don't think so. I'm like, oh, fine.
What? Jake, come on.
He's like, no, but I appreciate
you gotta. Okay, I'm doing one more, then we're done. Okay. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's a question. That's not a hot take.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused. Okay, so it's like there's no question mark. It's a period. Got it. Oh, okay. Social media does more harm than good.
I go back and forth on it. I feel like people believe too much and rely too much on social media, as far as like everybody looks like they have the perfect life and you can do no wrong and everything's all peachy and hunky-dory all the time, and you don't see the bad on social media. However, you only seem to have bad news on social media. if that makes sense. If you like,
Yeah.
you post something on Instagram, you're saying I had a great time, I did this, like we did with Kenny. Like,
Yeah.
obviously that looks sunshiny, happy, like nothing went wrong. Well, they don't know that it took us 45 minutes to find a parking spot. They don't know
and then
that
the guy in the row behind us threw up on the ground.
And the janitor only brought a mop to clean it up and didn't bring a bucket. Like,
yeah,
what kind of janitor
Chiefs,
are
where's
you?
the powder? Literally, powder's that crap up.
I was like, it was his first time cleaning up something. So I feel
Sorry,
like
we're 3-time Super Bowl champs, and he brought a Dollar Tree mop up there to be sweeping up some puke. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that did not make any sense.
Do better, Chiefs.
It may not have been the Chiefs that hired him, so we don't know.
Well, whatever. GEHA, whoever.
I don't think it was them. I think it was just an outside service that was hired, and they didn't know what they were doing.
Oh, I get confused because I see people that work for the Chiefs, like during the Chiefs season, that were working at that concert. So sorry.
I got you. You're good. I could be totally wrong. I'm just saying it.
I don't know.
It may not be the Chiefs' fault.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But it's in their freaking house, and they better figure it out.
Yeah. So I feel like social media can be good if used correctly, but you can't believe everything you see on the internet. So that's my thought.
Okay. See, and I don't agree with that statement, actually, that social media does
more harm
than good, because, and here's why, because I feel like, yes, I do scroll and whatever, I see all these, with the kids, and they're married, and they, getting their lives started, and I'm not just quite there yet, but at the same token, I don't know that I'm really ready for that.
Sure.
I'm right where I'm supposed to be, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And so, yes, to that extent, if that's all you're seeing, you're right. But it matters who you follow.
Yep.
Okay? So, like, I follow mantras. I follow positive sayings. I follow, all the things that, like, I want to see.
You get out of social media what you put into it.
Correct. And so I think it matters how you use it.
Yep. I agree.
And what completely. And, like, shoot, I mean, I'm, like, probably the most honest person on there. I probably shouldn't be as honest, but, it's like, why not? I mean, you got 100 million other people thinking this, or 100 people, even if it's just 2 people.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that could be the difference in someone, like, having a good day or a bad day, or you just never know. I mean, everybody's house was built the same way.
Amen.
Right?
From the ground up.
From the ground up. From the ground up.
Yep.
And on that note, we hope that you and your house is having a good week and you've enjoyed our episode.
We were really long-winded on both of these, so we do apologize.
I will try to edit out so we can, keep it going and moving, and there's not all this stopping.
It was good conversation, but we were a little long-winded again, which is fine. But that's just not sticking to our 30 to 45 minute time stamp.
Listen, we might have got 2 episodes out of this one.
A twofer. But
okay, but anyway, so please, yes, thank you so much for listening. Please do not forget to follow us, like us, share all the things, comment on our Facebook posts and Instagram, and subscribe, email at alittlernrpod@gmail.com. Nobody has done this yet. I have been checking it. And, like, I just want to know who the first person's going to be that does it. Like, I want to know, like, who do we think it's going to be? Regan and I are going to take bets.
Are you going to say you love us, or are you going to give us a suggestion? Like, what type of email are we going to get? That's what I want to know. I don't really care who the first one is. I just want to know what they're going to say. Are they going to say,
technically, Aunt Crystal.
Or
yeah. And, like, we don't want to hear that, so just say it.
Keep your negative comments to yourself.
Yeah. But my Aunt Crystal technically probably was the first, because she did comment on Spotify.
Perfect.
Okay, so we're going to take the first email, though. So I think it's going to be, because I don't know. We don't want to tell you. We're going to come up with it, and we'll tell you next episode what we think.
Hilarious.
Because I don't
even tell you who I think. Like, I don't even have
I don't know who it's going to be. But I think it would be oh my gosh, that's so awesome, and here's a suggestion. Like, here, you should talk about this. I think it's going to be both.
Okay. All right, I'll take it.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Somebody give us suggestions.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah, and we just have fun doing this, so we're glad that you guys join along with us and laugh and get annoyed maybe at us, but that's okay. That's what we're here for.
We'll take it.
We'll take it anyway, dishing it, we're gonna take it.
Amen to that.
And we hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And thanks for tuning in to A Little R&R.
Bye.
Adios.